Okay, Moise, if you can recommend only one thing to help you lose weight, what would it be? Very simple. A food diary. Now, depending on whether you are the technically savvy or if you fancy the old-fashioned method, here's the pros of keeping a food diary. Mindfulness. When you keep a food diary, you automatically become more aware of what you're doing, more aware of the portion size that you're eating, how often you're eating, you're more aware of the choices you're making, and snacks and little things like this. That can be invaluable when it comes to adjusting those to help you lose weight. Speaking of adjusting those, it gives you data, and once you have data, you can manipulate that data to achieve your goal. So for example, once you have a week's worth of food diary, you can have a look at that week and recognize where your weak points are in the sense of when do you need more calories, when do you tend to snack a little bit more, or what your nasty habits tend to be. Are you subconsciously having a little snack in the evening when you sit down to watch TV, but before you didn't know about? Are you grabbing the biscuit tin, or are you having a few biscuits with a cup of tea, for example? All these things become way more apparent once you keep a food diary. And finally, whether you're using MyFitnessPal to track your nutrition or whether you're using just a paper food diary, it doesn't really make a difference. The other thing you become aware of is your hunger levels. You begin to recognize when you need your food. You begin to recognize what kind of foods are satiating you and what aren't. So, if I can encourage you to do one thing and one thing only, which I would call, I suppose, a diet hack, keep a food diary. Become aware of what you're actually eating, and it makes it a hell of a lot easier to adjust it going forwards.